Welcome, friends, to Bonnie's Books. We are celebrating St. Patrick's Day today with St. Patrick's Day songs and books, and we have a craft. See my little Shamrock Man? Isn't he cute? Okay, so our first song it's just called St. Patrick's Day, and it goes to the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. So, I'm looking for a leprechaun, leprechaun, leprechaun. I'm looking for a leprechaun. Do you know where he's gone? He wears a suit that's made of green, made of green, made of green. He wears a suit that's made of green. Do you know where he is? He lives by a rainbow and hides his gold, hides his gold, hides his gold. He lives by a rainbow and hides his gold. Do you know where he's gone? If you see a leprechaun, 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 if you see a leprechaun, please tell me where he's gone. Okay, now we're going to do 5 green shamrocks. 1 green shamrock in the morning dew. Another one sprouted, and then there were how many? 2 green shamrocks growing beneath a tree. Another one sprouted, and then there were 3 green shamrocks by the cottage door. Another one sprouted, and then there were 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 green shamrocks near a beehive. Another one sprouted, and then there were 5 little shamrocks, bright and emerald green. Think of all the luck these shamrocks bring. Okay, and then our other one is 5 little leprechauns on St. Patrick's Day. The first one said, "I'd like to play." The second one stood beside a rainbow. The third one waved and said, "Hello." The fourth one said, "Good luck to the bold." The fifth one said, "Just don't touch my gold." Plink, plink went the harp. They all danced around. Then 5 leprechauns ran off with a bound. Okay, now one of our stories is Pete the Cat. Now see, we love Pete the Cat, don't we? So it's called Pete the Cat and the Great Leprechaun Chase. And this is by James Dean. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, and Pete's teacher, Mr. G, is teaching about leprechauns. The only time you can catch one is on St. Patrick's Day. A leprechaun will bring you good luck, Mr. G says. Now everyone in class wants a leprechaun. Pete gets a great idea. He will open a leprechaun catching business. St. Patrick's Day comes and Pete gathers some supplies. He hangs a sign above his stand. This will be easy, Pete thinks. Pete's Lucky Leprechaun Catchers. Squirrel is Pete's first customer. "I want a leprechaun," Squirrel says. "I need good luck for my test." "Cool, I'm on it," says Pete. Finally, Pete arrives at the end of the rainbow and finds Clover the leprechaun next to a pot of gold. Pete sneaks up behind Clover. Swoosh! What do you think? Did Pete catch the leprechaun? But Clover is too fast. Nope, he didn't. "Did you think you could catch me so easily?" he asks. "Once there was a cat named Pete who thought nabbing some luck would be neat. Then he happened upon a smart leprechaun who he'll find quite tricky to beat. Clover disappears in a puff of green smoke. Pete will need a new plan. That afternoon, Gus visits Pete's lucky leprechaun catchers. I want a leprechaun, Gus says. I need good luck for my band recital. Pete says, I'll see what I can do. Pete plans to lure Clover out with his music. He plays a jaunty song on his guitar. Before long, Clover dances over to Pete. Just a little closer, Pete thinks. Suddenly, Clover starts spinning around Pete. Round and round, Clover goes faster and faster. Uh-oh. Oh no! Clover wraps up Pete with a rope. Pete has finally met his match, a crafty leprechaun he just can't catch. He'll never win. He'd better give in or find something else to snatch. See? That evening, Callie visits Pete's lucky leprechaun catchers. I want a leprechaun. I need good luck for my tennis match. St. Patrick's Day is almost over. There isn't much time left to catch a leprechaun. But Pete won't give up yet. Pete sets a trap for Clover. Before long, Clover tiptoes up the trap and sniffs the air. I love candy, he whispers, peering into the box. Pete waits very quietly. Do you think he did it? Crash! Pete rushes over and checks underneath. The trap is empty. Clover skips away. Pete has tried many a plot, but still I haven't been caught. And isn't it dandy? I even got candy, while Pete ends up with squat. Pete has an idea. He follows the trail of spilled candy at Clover's secret hideout. Pete sneaks up behind Clover. Swoosh! Pete catches Clover. Why do you want me? Clover asks. I'm helping my friends who need some extra luck. Luck doesn't come from having a leprechaun. You and your friends have each other. That already makes you as lucky as can be. Could Clover be right? Pete is one very lucky cat. A lucky leprechaun cat doesn't need a A lucky leprechaun cat doesn't need a lucky leprechaun. Who knew that was going to be a word thing? A lucky leprechaun cat doesn't need a lucky leprechaun. I got it, guys. Okay, and he lets Clover go. There you go. Pete decides he will be the good luck to his friends. He will be the good luck his friends need by helping them out himself. Pete helps Squirrel study for his tests, and Squirrel aces it. Pete helps Gus rehearse for the recital. Gus rocks it. Pete helps Callie practice for her match. Callie wins it. Clover magically appears. Good job, Pete. I have one more poem for you. What's Clover gonna say this time? While Clover played hide and seek, Pete learned something unique. The luck that you make beats luck that you take any old day of the week. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Well, I like Clover. Yay. Okay. And then this one is The Night Before St. Patrick's Day by Natasha Wing. "'Twas the night before St. Patrick's Day, the day we wear green." See, guys, I'm wearing my green. Yep. Not a creature was stirring except Tim and Maureen. Okay, now I want you to notice something, guys. Do you see a wee little leprechaun? Yeah, he's right there. Not a creature was stirring except Tim and Maureen and this leprechaun little dude. They decked out the den from ceiling to floor with streamers and rainbows and shamrocks galore. You see our little guy? He's hanging from the mobile, the rainbow mobile. Later, they carefully made traps with gold charms and rings. I bet we catch a leprechaun, they love shiny things. For if they caught one, so the legend told, they'd find where he buried his big pot of gold. You see him? He's behind the yarn. They all set traps round the room with great care in hopes a wee Irishman soon would be theirs. Well, I think he's hiding really good. I can't see him in this page. Do you see him? The children then nestled all snug in their beds while visions of golden coins danced in their heads. Happy St. Patty's Day, said Dad. Early the next morning, then he started to play bagpipes without warning. He huffed and he puffed an old Irish song. Mom dished out green eggs and sang loudly along. When from their bedroom there arose such a clatter, the kids ran down the hallway to see what was the matter, and what to their wondering eyes should appear. See him behind the door. But a terrible mess. A leprechaun was here. 'Cause they do leave messes, you know. Be quiet, whispered Maureen. He's hiding somewhere. When we find him, remember, we must hold his stare. For if you look away, if you so much as blink, leprechauns vanish, quick as a wink. The kids trailed muddy footprints back and forth across the floor, which led them under Tim's bed and past the closet door. And then inside a trap they heard someone giggling, a real live leprechaun. They both saw him wiggling. His eyes, how they twinkled, his body so tiny, his hand clasped a trinket so golden and shiny. He was dressed in all green from his head to his toes, and he looked like a cobbler wearing fairy-sized clothes. The children approached him, staring straight in his eyes. Tell us where the gold is. Don't be tricky, no lies. I buried it under a rock, smooth and hard. It's marked with an X, right in your backyard. But when the kids went outside with their shovel and pick, they instantly saw it had been a big trick. Look at all the X's. Ha ha, I fooled you. It's time to disappear. Happy St. Patty's Day to you and better luck next year. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Okay, and to finish out St. Patrick's Day, we have our craft. And it is this cute little Shamrock Man. He is so cute. All you need is green and yellow construction paper and googly eyes. And you make the arms and the legs. Isn't he cute? I'm sure your little guys will love making him. All right. Well, until next time, you guys have a great week. Happy St. Patrick's Day.